Welcome to Abandoned and Forgotten Footage. As promised, we showed up at the spring with a stolen fire truck. It's not really stolen. My friend Hollywood actually bought it at auction for $800. If that's not stolen, I don't know what is, right? Don't push that red button, okay? Can you hold that? That's our audio. Gotta start singing. Hey everybody, this is Mark.
Howdy.
Oh, you got him facing the wrong way.
Fuzzy Wuzzy.
That's Doodle.
All right, now, there we go. It's kind of crazy.
I'm the one that placed these rocks. Yesterday, this was down in nothing. And I've got the pipe that I cut off over there.
Right, right.
But
The horses are kicking the shies back in
exactly.
the punch bowl.
Yeah, and so ostensibly the other end of this line is over here somewhere, and it goes to that tank down yonder. That's
Right.
by
There
that
used to
stake.
be a cabin here too. And there's they used to feed
Really?
cattle up here.
Okay.
So there was a cabin and there was hay.
All
That
right.
was probably when this was still part of Mexico.
Probably. Here's the pipe.
So you reckon you'll put the elbow
Yeah, this thing goes right on it.
and then we'll come straight in from the top?
That's what I was thinking. I think they've smashed it out around.
Oh no. Well, we could just stick the dang hose in there.
We want to be able to see the seal, you know?
Well, I don't think we have to worry about that. We just want to feel the feel.
Look.
There you go.
Okay.
Let me try and keep it down to a low rumble anyway. Might work. Just might work.
We got some more.
Mmm.
It is good. This thing's gonna jump all over the place when it goes live.
Well,
Huh?
I'll try and keep it down to, because we want to get the water in the hole. There you go. Pre-stage that.
You know, I can electrical tape that.
I'd
Towards-
say maybe we can.
Just do it without.
Yeah,
for now.
we'll try and
oh,
do
look
it.
at that. Look at that
See?
wedge.
See? Oh my God. Woohoo!
And I can
This is
regulate,
almost X-rated.
right.
You're gonna have to put a black spot over the end of that.
Blur it.
Don't look, babies. All right.
So what do you say?
I say ignite.
Let's do it up. Oh, good move on not shaving today too. That's a good look. Is there any way to make it lower?
That's as low as it goes.
Can you pinch the hose?
Yes, I can.
All right.
Here we go. Mountain's starting to pucker.
I wonder if it's flowing.
Something's going somewhere.
I think we need to increase the pressure. Whoa! I think we're doing the world good. Yeah. You know, that pipe needed cleaned. 40 years of needing cleaned. Should have brought a valve. You know?
How long are you gonna try and plug it till?
Till I get all the rocks and stuff stacked where they go in them, not ankle deep in water.
Oh. Just stack a bunch of rocks around it so they can't knock it down. All right, I think so. Maybe we can get government jobs.
You think we ought to cut that thing off?
Nah.
No?
Let's see what happens. Come on, more rocks. Another brick in the wall.
Yeah.
Many rocks.
But having an extra hand here, especially a good hand like you, Mark.
Oh my goodness! All right, so it's the debut of the Ronco Equine drinking fountain. How much are these? $19.99.
Well, let me throw all my in the dirt here.
Do that again. I didn't have my camera.
Yo, I'm training the new guy. 3, 2, 1.
Oh, what was it? There goes.
Well, let's get out of here.
All right.
So, we finally get out of there at 1:15, and in come 4 horses. This one's always first. It's always amazing to me how spooky these horses are. Or if maybe he's just doing that motion to let this other horse know that it's okay to come in. I don't know. What do you think? Sure turned out to be a pretty day. Oh, and that smoke that you see up in the upper right hand corner of the screen, that's not smoke. That's a chip on my lens. And it just so happens that it's in the 360-degree view right there. These are the same horses that I think that this is their main water source. These 4 and the other one with 11 or 12 in the group, with the one that has the young one, which, by the way, comes in tomorrow night and drinks from here in the evening time. Watch till the end, and you can see some good video of this young horse. So as I said before, these horses monopolize on this water hole, and I had to figure, unless you guys wanted to watch an hour and 20 minutes of these horses stand there and look silly by the watering hole, I better cut some of it to where there's at least some movement or some action, some reason for you to watch. Because, let's face it, if you want to support this channel, watch the whole show. And that's your part. My part is to make a show that I think is watchable. So I've endeavored to do my end of it. Now it's your turn. It's helpful if you like, share, and subscribe, but it's way helpful if you watch the whole show. Tickles the YouTube algorithm. And an old guy figured it out. Actually, you guys figured it out for me. You just started watching my shows. See what I mean about the horses capitalizing there? These horses are still there when I come in to pick up the cameras at 3:15 or so. Love those puffy white clouds. Now this horse here, I'm sure, is smelling me and Mark. Our hands have been all over those rocks. Look at that. Very interested. Beautiful horse. All of them. Now, this bay horse pretty much puts a siphon right on this. You can hear it. The Ronco Horse Whisperer 2000. Patent pending. Now Mary's gonna want one of these in our backyard. Everybody's interested in this stack of rocks with these four. Now, you're gonna want to stay tuned or come back. You're gonna want to come back for the next episode, because I come back the next day and set my cameras, and I get over, well, not counting birds, 30 some odd animals come in. Okay, so here I come. That's at 3:20. Coming in to pick up the cameras, and I always try to make sure I'm not scaring off a whole bunch of horses or something, but sometimes time's of the essence, and I gotta get the cameras. Look at that. Love to see these horses. They know me. Check this out.
Okay, it's doing exactly what it's supposed to do. Look at that. It's trickling right down. Look at that. Look. Replenishing. Nice. Okay. And it's 50 degrees, 49 degrees, 49.5 degrees Fahrenheit. And the water in there is 71. And the ground is 115, 118. Yeah.
See? So this is next week. All these horses come in and they actually get into a little bit of a scrabble. Followed up by these nice little donkeys that come in later in the afternoon. Look at those long shadows. And then after them, the antelope come in and drink. And the baby horse is back. Look at that cute little horse. Oh my. So cute. Pretty sunset. Mommy horse right by him. God. So don't forget to come back next week. Thank you for watching Abandoned and Forgotten Footage. You know, it's important if you watch my shows in their entire, because that's the YouTube algorithm set on that. It's great that you're subscribed. Thank you. It's wonderful that you share. And believe me, you choke me up with your comments. But the most important thing you can do to support this channel is to watch the whole show. Hey, and you like my hats? I'm getting ready to sell hats so that you can support my channel in another way. Now remember, let's all be good to one another, huh? Alright, so this reminds me of the story of the guy that wants to raise the world's biggest bull for a big competition he's in. He takes a giant cork and he puts it in the bull's rear end and makes the bull wear that cork for the whole season, and the bull keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and eventually he wins the competition, of course. And so he gets the bull back to his ranch, and he's faced with a dilemma. He doesn't know what to do with the bull, so he trains his little monkey to pull a cork out. So the big day comes to pull the cork, and the little monkey, they send him over, and the monkey pulls the cork out, and bull flies everywhere, knocks people over, sends a bull river down through the valley. I mean, it's a bunch of it, and knocks everybody unconscious. And finally, people start coming to, and somebody goes over to the rancher and says, "Did you see what happened? Did you see what happened?" And he says, "The last thing I saw was that poor little monkey trying to put the cork back in."